Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Reading Sprints. I have a guest here. Oh, wrong side. I'm going to be honest. I did not know if these were going to happen or not. Just because this week has been full of a lot of different things, a lot of different trials and tribulations have gone on. But my friend Keisha has joined me, and Keisha, I don't have like a huge channel, so there might not be like a lot of people on here.
I'm just here for you, girl.
Yeah. Um, and plus, like, I need to get this done because I need some sitting down and reading and just calm. So, all right, Keisha, if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, we will go ahead and get started.
Sounds good. Well, hello. If you don't know me, my name is Keisha. I'm from the channel A Book Like You. And I mostly lately have been reading a lot of cozy mysteries, but I also love spooky middle grade and rom-coms. And I'm actually reading the same rom-com that Hannah's reading, Christmas rom-com. And I think you'll probably finish before me because you said you're at like page 200, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally sat down to read it last night and I completely binged it. And honestly, it's so easy because it reads so fast. And
Yeah.
her writing is so good. Like I've never read a Carrie Winfrey before. And what else did she write? Did you say that you've read by her before?
Yes. Just Another Love Song. It's like a pinkish purple cover that looks like a
Yes,
guitar.
I
Yeah.
picked that up a while back, but I forgot that's who wrote it.
It was so good too. And this is really good also. So I think I still like the other one better, but I still really love this one. So
Or her writing like the same? It
yeah.
doesn't. Because it makes me wanna pick up more by her just because, like, I really love books that you can just sit down and binge. Like, I don't like that all the time, but every once in a while, I just want a book that I can just easily get through, and I feel like
Her other one is longer than this one, but not by much, I don't think. But it's definitely thicker than this. So, because I was surprised when I got this in the mail and I was like, oh my goodness, it's so thin. I can get through that quick. And then it's taken me all week because I've been falling asleep every time I try to read.
I understand that completely. And like I said, if I had not been home with my husband this week, I would not have been this far. But I just picked it up last night and I was like, I can't put it down. I have to keep going. I think my favorite thing about it though so far is and I told you a little bit, but the banter between the two. And it kind of reminds me, I don't remember if I told you about this, but it kind of reminds me of oh man, Cross Country Christmas by Courtney Walsh.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that just because of how, one, it's clean, and two, like their banter together is just hilarious.
Yeah, it
So,
is.
and I love that one. I love that one so much. And I love Courtney Walsh. So,
Yeah.
I mean, anything that gives me anything remotely close to that, I
That's
love.
still my favorite Christmas read is Across the Country.
Mhm.
It's still my favorite. So.
Is a cross country, is it Wedding? A cross country wedding? Is that like the sequel or is that a standalone?
It's a sequel. I don't know if I think it could probably be read as a standalone. It just follows like different characters and then the ones from the first book pop up in it. So, but I thought it was a Christmas book, but I think it takes place over the summer. So I was like, gonna read it. And then I was like, oh, wait, I'll save it.
Oh, sad.
I think so, anyways. I may be wrong. Somebody correct me if you know in the comments, but I don't know.
I haven't looked that far into it, but I mean, that kind of makes sense since she already made the first one a Christmas one. But I also, if I finish this one, I'm going to pick up another Courtney Walsh, and I don't know if you've heard of it. And the reason I heard about it was from Liv's recent video.
Yeah, the novella.
Yeah, it's like 160 pages, and
Uh-huh.
it's like a match made in Christmas or something.
Yeah.
I have it on Kindle. That one looks really cute. So
I'm like, but do I need to read the first book because it's between book 1 and 2? And I know you don't have to. It's just probably different characters. But I'm like, but I want to know from book 1. That's my only hard part in doing that.
Is it in between books?
It's 1.5.
Oh,
But
man.
you should ask Liv and see because I mean I think she enjoyed it. Sorry, that was Jovi if you heard.
It's okay.
But I think she enjoyed it. So, I mean, maybe it doesn't matter unless you're the type of person that just has to read the first book, which sometimes I am.
Yeah.
But, well, the other book, hold on. This book that I'm also reading called Faking Christmas. This is the third book in this series, but it's a companion series. So I'm like, I don't have to read the first book first. So I wonder if that book being 1.5, if it's just like a companion, or I assume you don't have to read them all.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm usually that type of person, and it irks me every time to not read a book in the series, like the way it goes. But I had no idea. What's the first book? Do you know the first book of that one?
I don't know.
I
can look it up. I was like, where's my phone? It's across the room. I'll get it in a minute. But
Courtney Walsh has written so many books. Like the deeper I dig in her backlist, she's written a lot of books. Man, that really stinks.
But like I said, I don't think you have to read it.
Yeah. I just couldn't bother me, I feel like. Because I'd be like, did I miss something? Did I spoil something?
Let's see. It's part of her Nantucket series. The first one, okay, so it's her backlist has, I don't know if she's gotten updated covers or not, but they're like real person covers. And the first one is called If For Any Reason. And it's like a woman laying on a towel on the beach. Jovi, stop. She is doing zoomies. Oh my gosh.
My dogs are surprisingly calm, so
of course they are, because Jovi's here being
they'll be crazy. My friends actually just came by because that's why we ate so late. Since this week has just been rough, my friends brought us dinner, and like my friends come over all the time, and my dogs just like they see them a lot, and they just go absolutely insane. Even like when somebody they know walks through the door, and I'm like, wow. Guys, get it together. All right. But thank you for being here, Keisha.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. Jovi, shut up. Oh my God.
She is.
Well, my husband is taunting her on the other end of the hallway. He's like throwing the ball and stuff. And I'm like, can you stop?
She is fine. Totally fine. Hello, Jessie. Oh, I'm sick at home and need both social interaction and reading motivation. So happy you're doing these tonight. I'm so happy you could join us. I'm sorry you're sick. I feel like everybody is sick right now. It's really bad, especially like in our school systems. Like I felt like there was so much coughing in my classroom today, and I felt like I would cough and then they would cough, and I would cough and they would cough. We would just like go back and forth, and it's bad. So my heart goes out to you, Jessie. Hi, Danny. 1% of Addicted to You. I read that one and really liked it. It's a very long series though, so I hope you're committed. I am like half committed, so I hope you're way more committed than I am. Hello. I'm going to read Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh, Chapter 2. That's another one that I really want to read because I don't remember whose vlog I was watching.
I read that one last year. It was pretty good. I gave it a 4, I think. So,
is that one like is it a closed door or is it open?
I think there's one scene. I think it's open. Hold on. Let me grab my phone because this is annoying.
I feel like it is because the sequel, I think it's the sequel, it's called Snowed In. Yeah. And I've heard that one's open door.
Yeah. They do share a bed at one point, and I think there's like one scene. It's not the worst, but I think, let me read my review on it. I didn't connect with the characters as much, and I thought it was kind of slow. And there was also GD was used more than I prefer. Yeah.
Ugh.
That's what
Holiday Romance.
Yeah.
Why?
But I still gave it a 4. Like, it was good. It just wasn't a favorite. Honestly, it's not super memorable. Like, I still have it, but I don't remember a lot about it. But you could feel differently, so don't listen to me.
I feel like our tastes are pretty similar though, because like I have full trust in you. Like if you say you don't like something, I'm probably.
But But I mean,
It's so
like I said, I
good.
still gave it a 4, so that's not a bad rating. There were just a couple of qualms I had with it, so I was like,
Yeah. I think that's my biggest ick is, and I've given a lot of romances like lower ratings because of the word usage and just it feels forced sometimes. It's like,
yeah,
why? That has nothing to do with why. This is a cute holiday romance and you're cussing like a
and
sailor.
randomly, yeah. Ugh.
I don't know. That's like my biggest. So I'll proceed with caution with that one. I hope you're gonna like it, Jesse. Hello, Tara. Joining a bit before a Patreon movie night. I'll be starting The Bridge.
Yeah,
It's a reread, and I love me some Karen Kingsbury. Nice. And if you do not know, Keisha, you want to talk about Revive a little bit? Just in case
sure.
who doesn't
So,
know.
so I have a Christian book club that I just started up in November, and it's called Revive. And last month we read a Christian nonfiction, and it's technically a bi-monthly book club. So our next official pick isn't till January, and I haven't announced that one yet. But I'm going to be reading The Bridge by Karen Kingsbury in December, and just decided to open it up as a group buddy read for anybody that wants to read it. And then if anybody wants to try to find the movie and watch it, you're welcome to it. And it's just a very short Christian fiction book that takes place around a bookstore, and two, like, I think it's kind of like a second chance romance, like two past lovers meet back at the bookstore when the bookstore's like going under. And it's based on a bookstore in Franklin, 2 hours south of Nashville. And I've been there before. And so I was like, I have to read this. So
I love that. I actually just watched your video like a couple hours ago. And when you were talking about that, I was like, I have to go there at some point because
you,
it sounds so cute.
you need to come this way, or I need to go your way, but you need to come towards the middle and I'll meet you there.
Yeah. I've been to Parnassus. Like I
I
went
love it.
there last year and that's where I met Ruth Ware the first
That's
time.
fun.
And it's so cute in there and I had no idea that it was owned by Ann Patchett.
Yeah.
No idea. And she could have been walking around in there for all I know. And I was like, are you kidding me? Doesn't this book mention Ann Patchett at some point? Oh,
I don't remember.
I think it mentions it like towards where I'm at.
I'm on page 77, chapter 9, so I do not know.
Okay.
Sure,
So I'm pretty
perfect.
sure it does. I'm pretty sure that at some point it mentions Ann Patchett and I was kicking myself because I was like, I was so close to a very famous author and had
Have
no
you
idea.
read anything by her?
No.
Me
And
neither.
I've always seen her books, but never really paid that much attention. And the reason I found out was because I followed them on Instagram.
Mhm.
And then she does all those videos on Instagram. I'm like,
Yeah.
guys. Oh, well. We'll have to go back there. Hello. Reading The Day After by Nicole Trope. Nice. Jovi is queen. Yes, she can make all the noise she wants to. At this point, I'm shocked I'm still breathing because all I've done for 5 days is cough up my lungs. Oh, Jesse. Oh, I'm so sorry. Honestly, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on like live stream, but get you some Tylenol PM because let me tell you, especially at night, like the worst feeling is when you're trying to go to sleep and you can't because you're coughing a lot. I'm telling you, Jesse.
And get a little humidifier too, because that helps me when I'm sick too. And
That's
it's
a good
dry
idea.
season, so.
We and my husband were actually talking about that because me and him both wake up so dry, and we had one but never used it, so we probably should get another one. Hello, Rachel. I was home today with a really bad headache. Oh my gosh, so much sickness. I'm feeling much better now and am listening to The Good Part by Sophie Cousins while organizing some stuff in my house. Nice. You sound very productive. Landmark Booksellers is so cute. Oh, have you been there, Tara? Or do you live in Tennessee, Tara? Somebody lives in Tennessee. I feel like it's
Maybe her. I don't remember.
somebody lives in Tennessee. It might have been April from
Yeah, April does.
But Tara, you gotta let us know. Are you in Tennessee? All right. I have a very cute Christmas tree farm ambiance for us tonight. Keisha, do you like longer sprints or shorter sprints?
Longer.
Me too. Me too. Just because
That's all we're friends.
I feel like I'll be able to finish this one. Well, we'll see.
I'll try to catch up to you. Are you listening to the audio or just physically?
I did it just because it was going so fast.
Yeah.
Usually I only listen to the audio if it's like dragging.
The audio wasn't on Libby for me or on Everand, and I don't have Audible right now. I'm sure it's probably there, but I don't have it, so I'm physically reading it. So we'll see how much I get caught up.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Totally fine. I just it reads so fast. I think you'll wipe it out easy. I live in oh my gosh, I almost said New York City.
New York,
North Carolina. Wow, New York. But yep, I've been there. Nice. You're pretty close to us, Tara. Not that far. Okay. Let's go ahead. It's 8:16. Let's go ahead and read to the top of the hour. And here's our little cute little ambiance. And I tried it and there's no ads, so we're going to cross our fingers that nothing else happens. All right. We'll read to the top of the hour. I will see you back then. Hello. Welcome back. How did that sprint go for you, Keisha?
Good. I made it to almost to chapter 13. I'm on page 118 now. So
Oh,
I'm getting
nice.
there. It's so cute. I was laughing out loud at the cookie baking contest when the winner was picked and like that
Yeah.
whole little part. I laughed. It was so funny.
It's
Yeah.
so cozy. Like you just want to just crawl in it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I got to a part that almost like made me a little emotional.
Aw.
And it's because like I used to do this as a kid, so I'm not going to like spoil anything for you. But basically she said, "Come here," like talking to Max, and she was like, "I want to show you my favorite Christmas tradition."
Mm-hmm.
And she like gets on her hands and knees and goes underneath the Christmas tree and like just stares up. And I used to do that as a kid. And
Aw.
she's like, whenever life is stressful, I just kind of picture that I'm here. And I was
Aw.
oh, how sweet is that? I was dying because I used to do that as a kid, and
Mm-hmm.
like I'm no longer at home now. Like I have my own home and my own family and everything, so it
Yeah.
just makes me a little sad, a little emotional. But it's so cute. It's so cute, and no, I won't tell you that. I'll let you get
You
there.
only got a few pages left. I see that.
Yeah, I made it to page 234, so I have about 30 pages left. And I think like something just happened. Um, and I'm sure you know what I'm putting down, like the lie has been exposed.
Mm.
So that's about how far it takes to get exposed. But how did everybody else do? Let's see where we were. Oh, yes. I love that ambiance. I've been using that one for a couple weeks now, and I just had to use that. Yay! I don't know why we're yaying, Jesse. Why are we yaying?
Maybe the ambiance.
Hello, good evening. Thanks for being here. Hi, reading Let Us Descend by Jessamine Ward and doing a bit of crochet. I'm just learning. I'm super jealous. I would love to be able to crochet. Like, I don't know if you guys know Heather, Books at Heather. She's one of my booktube friends, and I just love the things that she makes. Like, she taught herself how to crochet, and I'm so jealous. I would love to be able to do something like that.
I love all the little plushies she's making. I'm like, they're so cute.
I know, and she makes it look so easy. She,
Mhm.
like, puts on a time lapse, and it looks like
I've
it takes her about
tried to crochet before and to knit, and I'm not good at either one because I'll mess up. And people say like, "Oh, you just go back and you fix it," and I'm like, "But I can never go back and fix it."
right. I am too
Yeah.
much of a perfectionist, and, like, I'm too slow at that sort of thing because everything has to be right.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. Maybe I'll eventually try, but I'm reading Homegrown Holiday by Megan Squires. Nice.
I love
That
that title.
sounds really cute. Homegrown Holiday.
Mhm.
Hello, Sarah. Got to 20% of the good part, that sprint, and I'm really enjoying it. Going to continue listening to it while I make some cookies. Ooh, what kind of cookies are you making?
The
Oh,
cover of Homegrown Holidays is so cute.
ah,
I
how
didn't even
cute. Oh, I'm gonna have to add that to my Goodreads.
adorable.
What kind of cookies are you making, Rachel? Hello. Hope everyone is well. I can't seem to make myself read today. So I was looking at the Prime First Reads. Boop the like. Thank you. Well, thank you for being here. Sorry to be late. No, you're totally fine. I just started reading Hark the Herald Angels Slay. Um,
Cozy.
I think I know what that series is because there's a series and it's so cute. And I think I have like the first two books, and it's basically set in a town where they celebrate Christmas all year round. And
Oh.
it's I don't I'll have to look it up. But let me know, Katie, is that part of that series? Because I don't know a lot of Christmas cozies, to be honest. So that's the main one that I know. Just finished the story life of AJ Figgery. This would be my first entry for the reindeer readathon. It was good, but nothing to write home about. Cute mellow. Nice.
It was something to write home about. That was one of my favorite books that I read last year. It was like 5 stars, but I get it. It's not going to be for everybody, but I love that one. I cried at the book and I sobbed at the movie.
Oh, is it a movie?
Mm-hmm. It's got Lucy Hale. Lucy Hale plays the main girl in it. It's so good.
Oh, I love Lucy Hale. Is it an older book? Like, did it just come out? Or is
It's been out for a while. It's like a classic bookstore book with a little bit of romance.
Is it sad?
Yeah, a little at the end.
Oh,
But it's so. But Hannah, you've got to read it. I don't know. Okay, this is not the cover. That's one of the covers, but that's not the cover I have. Hold on, I'll show you the cover I have.
Oh, just sad books, man.
It's so, Hannah, it's so good. You have to read it. This is the one I have.
Oh, cute. Yeah, I think I remember you reviewing that one a while back.
It's one of my favorite books of all time. Like, so good.
Is it like a character-driven story, or is it like, would you consider it like, I guess you wouldn't consider it romance.
It is, well, there's a romance in it. It's about this man who owns a bookstore and he is kind of curmudgeon-y, and there's a woman that comes in this is Lucy Hale's character in the movie. She comes in, she's like a bookseller for a publishing company, and she's trying to sell him some books or whatever, and he's just like, he's a curmudgeon, but he's not, well, I guess he's not a curmudgeon because he's not that old. They're younger, but he is, I think he's a widow. I think his wife passed, or widower. And so anyways, the romance ends up being between them two, but he's like thinking about closing his shop and all this stuff. And then there is like a little girl that gets dropped off at the bookstore, like just abandoned. And she's like 2 or 3 years old. And he kind of takes her in, fosters her for a little bit, and like stuff happens from there. I won't go on, but some other things happen throughout the story, but it is pretty character driven. So, I mean, maybe if you don't like that, but I don't typically, but Sally Hepworth made me enjoy more character driven stories. And that book made me enjoy more character driven, but it's so heartfelt. And then the movie like just really brought it to life, and it was so, so good. So if anything, if the book doesn't interest you, at least watch the movie because you'll solve it.
Okay. I'll have to consider that because I have seen it before and I've kind of thought about it, but I didn't know it was sad. But I trust your judgment.
I was going to unhaul it, and I was like, well, let me just try it. It's a favorite book of all time. Like, I was going to unhaul it.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Yep. So you just
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll have to give it a try because again, I trust your judgment. Had a late start, but I made it to the end of chapter 4. The beginning is kind of reminding me of the movie When Harry Met Sally, and I love that. Keisha knows.
Jesse, I just watched what's the movie? You've Got Mail, which I was supposed to watch that with Jesse and Gwen, but it just didn't happen this month. And she hasn't seen that one yet, I don't think, but it is so good. Like, it's just so good.
I've not seen either one of those, and I feel like I'm completely missing out.
They are so good. I don't know how I've gone my whole life without seeing either one of them.
Are they both like set during the fall? Or can you
yeah, they're more fall. But then Sleepless in Seattle has Meg Ryan too, and I think that's more of a winter Christmassy one.
I've been hooked on my husband. I told my husband that I really wanted to watch some Hallmark Christmas the other day, and he was so sweet. He said, I got us Hallmark free for the first month. And then he like has been ever since. He's been wanting to turn some on, and they're so cheesy, right? But he's over here being a critic.
Did you watch A Biltmore Christmas?
But watch what?
Did you watch A Biltmore Christmas?
I haven't. I've seen that one on there though.
It came on last weekend. I don't know if it would still be on, like where you could like maybe go back and watch it or not. But
yeah, I think I've seen it on there, and I've also seen A Christmas in Rome. I really want to watch that one. And We watched Deliver by Christmas the other day,
Mhm.
and that one was so cute. It's so cheesy, but, like, I have to, like, slap my husband because he's like,
I know.
nobody talks like that in real life."
I'm making Will watch some movies with me, and he's just like, he doesn't want to, like, it's not his favorite thing, but I'm like, but they're so good. And he laughs at me because I'll sit there, and whenever I try not to cry, I'll go, like, I'll, like, do a big, like, or I'll go, or, like, just do a little, like, raspberry with my mouth or something. And I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And he's just, like, laughing. He's like, Keisha, you know it's going to happen. I'm like, I know, but it's still so good.
That's what he said. He said, "I can literally tell you what's gonna happen." He got up and went somewhere, and I said, "You're gonna miss something." And he goes, "No, I can literally tell you what's gonna happen."
Yeah.
Guys just don't get it. They don't get it. My favorite thing to do in the holidays is, like, turn on Hallmark Christmas and sit here and wrap presents. That's my favorite thing. I just love Hallmark. Hello. I have too many books started, but I have a stack of Christmas books tempting me to drop everything else, so I may start The Polite before Christmas. Nice. Yes, I am completely in the mood for Christmas books. All other books have just kind of taken a back seat. Snickerdoodle and sugar. Ooh, which I decorate with icing. I use the Betty Crocker mix, and they're so good. Ooh, this sounds so good. You're making us all hungry over here, Rachel. Cookies sound good, so good right now. Jessie, I'm so sorry. We hope you feel better. We're sending you some, like, virtual hugs
And cookies.
and virtual
We need to
cookies.
send her
I'm
cookies.
sorry. Yes, series is called A Year-Round Christmas Mystery by Vicky Delaney. I knew it was part of that one, and it's, like, set in a town that I'm pretty sure that they celebrate Christmas all year, which is
So fun.
so cute. Just learned that it was a movie, not sure what I want to watch the movie, though. I'm finding that lately that I would rather read than watch. I get that. Speaking of that, Keisha, I don't know, like, your stance on the Hunger Games, but I recently, like, tried to pick up the last Hunger Games book and, like, really disliked it, and then I went to go see that movie, and I'm sure you've seen it, like, all over Instagram, like, social media. That movie was so good. It was really hard to watch because, like, the Hunger Games movies are really hard to watch anyways because they're pretty, like they're pretty intense, but oh my gosh,
Yeah.
so good.
I read the first book and then I watched all the movies, but I'm not like a huge dystopian person. I'm
Yeah.
like a huge empathizer and I get my feelings a lot, so it's really hard to watch stuff like that. Like the scene,
Mhm.
I don't remember if it was in the second or third movie, but where PETA is in like that glass room and he's like freaking out and stuff, like that
Yes.
really bothers me. Like,
Yes.
so I just was like, I'm not interested in the new stuff, and I probably will never go back and watch the old. Like, it's just
Yeah.
I can't. It
I
bothers
totally
me.
get that. I totally get that because that new movie is almost too much. Like, it's hard because I told my husband, I said, "We might go see it again," but then again, like, I don't know if I could sit through it again
Like the
because
emotions
it's
are prepared.
just so intense, and I think it's, like, PG-13. It's not anything higher than that, so but, yes, usually I'm a rather read than watch, but other than that one yes! The AJ Fickery was amazing. I have seen You've Got Mail, like, over 100 times.
Most people have, I feel like. I'm just like,
Yeah, I feel like I'm completely missing out with that one. I need to watch You've Got Mail.
so good.
I'm making cookies for guests coming over tomorrow, so unfortunately, I can't eat all of them, but maybe a few, sending everyone virtual cookies. Thank you, Rachel. You're so kind. Thank you, hugs back. Luckily, I haven't lost my appetite, just made popcorn. Oh, Jessie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have one question, though, that I just remembered. So in this book, a big thing in this book is, like, they talk about Christmas songs and Christmas movies. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Okay, so I mean, as cliche as it sounds, I mean, the Santa Claus. It has to be the Santa Claus because I kid you not. If I ever saw Tim Allen dressed as Santa out in public and I got to meet him, I would sob. Like all of my childhood revolves around that being the whole Santa,
Yes.
and then I love snow globes, and I think it's because of that movie too. Just
Yeah.
every bit of it is how I view traditional Christmas. So I think because of that, and just the first movie, I do like the second one, the third was okay, but that first movie is just like my whole heart. And I cry
Mhm.
every time still. I'm just like, it makes me so happy. And I'm just like, oh, so.
Oh, I
And
love
I love
that.
a lot of others too. That's just my top favorite.
Oh, I love that. And anybody else can answer that question in the comments, but I just loved when they kept bringing up Christmas music and Christmas movies. Like
Mhm.
they brought up Elf, and I had never watched Elf until this year, like just a couple of days ago
Are you
actually.
serious?
Yeah.
It's so good.
My husband was like, "Let's watch Elf." And I was like, "I've never watched Elf."
Did you
And
love it?
oh, I loved it. I loved it. Will Ferrell is hilarious, and I watched,
I
like,
could quote
most
it.
of his films, and I'm like, his most classic one I've never seen, and again, this book brings up Elf, and I was like
I have literally, like, I've answered the phone at work if it's somebody I know, and I've been like, "Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?" And whenever I used to work with a guy that whenever he would walk out of the office, we would go, "Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad." And I mean, just all the things all the time. And I just like smiling. Smiling's my favorite. That's a great part.
Yes, I need that on a shirt, I feel like. I love
Mhm.
that part, and,
So
like,
good.
when she's in the shower and, like, she's singing and he just, like, casually strolls in, I was dying,
He
and
covers his
honestly,
eyes and runs in.
we put it on while we were decorating, and I didn't even like, I had to stop multiple times because I was dying. Like, when I had never seen the part where he was eating the spaghetti. I was bent over. I was like, "Are you kidding?"
I wish I could have experienced you watching it for the first time. Oh my gosh. What a treat.
Oh, I don't think my husband had even knew that I had never watched it. He was just like, "Let's just put on Elf."
Yeah.
And it was hilarious. It was hilarious. And then, there was another movie that I never watched. Um, oh shoot. I don't remember, but there's a lot of, like, classics that I've never watched. Like, growing up, we watched Christmas Vacation, like the National Lampoon's one, all of the Christmas carols, like Ebenezer Scrooge.
Mhm.
Um, I think my favorite one, though, do you know Christmas with the Cranks?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one. That one's
I've
so
only
good.
seen that once or twice, I think. It's not like a regular, but
Mhm.
it's only because I think Will watched it a lot growing up, and so he doesn't really care to watch it as much now. So I just like I know what the gist of it is, but I haven't watched a lot. So maybe I need to watch it again this year.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. And then, probably, like, my guilty pleasure is The Grinch, like, Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
Mhm.
My husband, he's like, Anna, he has, like, a limit to how many times I can watch The Grinch, because I would watch it, like, on repeat, and he's like, let's
He's like, "Isn't
watch
that good?"
it." Oh, which I feel like you either really, really love Jim Carrey or you really don't.
Yeah.
So, I feel like he's a character that you could give or take.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what everybody else's is. Think we're gonna go watch a movie, Genie with Melissa McCarthy, just in case. Thanks for the sprints. Nice. Well, thank you for so much for joining. I've never heard of that one. I love Melissa McCarthy though, so I hope you enjoy that one. Let me know what that one is. I'm a sucker for Elf.
Mhm.
Oh, I love that one. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is hands down the best movie ever. I will fight anyone who
Like
says
the
different.
cartoon, is that what you're talking I assume that's what she's talking about, like the
Yes.
original
Jesse,
cartoon.
are you talking about the cartoon or the live action? Because both are really good, but I'd like to see what you think. Polar Express. I forgot that one. I love that one. I think that's my husband's favorite, is Polar Express.
It's fine, but, like, there's just something weird about it. I don't know, like, it just
It
gives me
is
a
a
weird
little
vibe.
odd. Yeah. Like the characters, if you look really closely at the characters, they're a
Sweet.
little odd.
But it has a good message.
Oh, yes. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch is my favorite Christmas song. I love that. What's your favorite Christmas song, Keisha? Oh, I don't know. That's a hard
So like
question.
all-time favorite is What Christmas Means to Me by Stevie Wonder.
Oh, I love
It's like my all-time fave, but I love a lot. So
I don't even know. That's a hard question because there's so many good ones. I feel like there's the classics that just when you hear them, it's
like
like okay.
Mariah.
Yeah. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Just like the classics.
I love the Jonas Brothers song though, the You Make Every Day Feel Like It's Christmas, that
Oh,
song.
that's a good one.
I
Oh,
love
that's
that. Oh, it makes me happy too.
Elf and Home Alone. I forgot about Home Alone. Home Alone's really good. I haven't watched that one in a
It's
long
so
time.
funny. I love it.
I've watched Home Alone 1, but I don't think I've seen 2.
Yeah, the first two are the only good ones. The rest of them don't even bother.
There's more.
Well, they changed the main character. They changed him. It's like a little boy with brown hair. Let me see if I can find a picture.
Oh,
But
that's
yeah,
bizarre.
not
They
worth.
changed him.
He's
Yeah,
cute.
I had no idea.
He's a cute kid, but it's just not the same. But that's Home Alone 3.
That doesn't even look like it belongs.
Yeah. And it was still like I watched that one and I liked it fine, but it's just different when you're used to Macaulay Culkin doing, the main character. So.
Yeah. And I remember that other Christmas movie that I had never seen before, and it was The Christmas Story. Like the one with the kid that he like licks the pole.
Don't shoot your eye out. Or you'll shoot your eye out.
I'd seen like bits and pieces of that one, and my husband's like, "You've never seen that?"
It's not my favorite, but that may be because I got burnt out on it because it plays on repeat on Christmas Day, and we used to watch it, and it's not my favorite.
Yeah, I feel like it's overdone. I feel like, and no offense to anybody in the comments, but I just feel like that one's a little overdone for me.
Mm-hmm.
Die Hard with
Of
Bruce
course,
Lee.
somebody had to say that.
We actually had this argument the other day that Die Hard is considered a Christmas movie.
I have never seen Die Hard.
I have never either, but I was like asking one of my in-laws, I was like, "Can you put on a Christmas movie?" And he put on Die Hard.
I love it.
The only way how The Grinch Stole Christmas could be better is if Cindy Lou never got a solo. Jesse!
Are you talking about in the live action?
Oh, I thought her solo was good.
I love her singing. It's like, is it Taylor Momsen? Is that who plays her? I don't remember, but it's so sweet. I love that song.
Jesse.
What's wrong with you?
Jesse, you better take it easy on the cold meds, okay? Because you're poor
Right.
Cindy Lou Who.
Oh, she's about to say something else. I didn't read the comments. Oh, Jesse, we're about to fight. Anyways.
I like to whisper too.
Yeah.
What is that from?
Elf. I like to whisper too. It's at what part is that at? I don't know. Somebody's whispering. I can't remember. And he like they're probably talking about him. I can't remember, but he goes, I like to whisper too.
I have to watch it again. I'm sorry, Kay. I have to watch it again to know all the quotes. My husband's fave is Christmas Vacation, which is like a one and done for me each year.
I don't really like it that much, to be honest. Like I don't think it's as funny as everybody else thinks it is.
I feel like it's one I can quote it because growing up my parents like watched it on repeat. And so it's kind of like a little burnt out for me too. I'm like ready for some more. I think that was just like one of the classics when they were growing up or when they were older, so they just kind of kept it. Jingle All the All is another favorite.
Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger. Have you never seen that?
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are going to educate you on all the Christmas movies.
I'm super uncultured with Christmas movies.
Jingle All the Way.
Mm-mm.
You should watch that one. It's so cute.
Jingle All the Way. I will add it to my to be watched. The other day, I posted something about like Deliver by Christmas, and Yvette's not here, but she like DM'd me and she was like, is that Pinocchio? And I said, no, it's delivered by Christmas. And I put it in my post and she's like, no, Hannah, it's the guy that plays Pinocchio. And I'm like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I've never watched Pinocchio. And she said, Hannah, watch Pinocchio. So I've just never watched. I'm not a huge movie person. So
Yeah.
it is a new one this year. I'm keeping you on though for watch time.
Oh, she's keeping the sprints going, so you'll get watch time.
Thanks, Kay. What?
Okay, well, that's called The Grinch, not How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
What does that say? Absolutely not.
But when you say How the Grinch Stole Christmas, that's the animated. The one with Jim Carrey is just called The Grinch. So if you love that one, you need to know what it's called. You're gonna get me.
Oh my gosh. The original Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoon.
Are you talking about like the claymation?
Yeah.
I watched those growing up. All of them.
I love those. My husband chose violence one day and he said, you know what movie I really just don't like? Rudolph. Okay. Well, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Unpopular opinion, but Mariah Carey's Christmas song is like, oh, nails on a chalkboard.
Exit the chat, Jesse.
Jesse, I your Grinch is showing. Okay, why do you not like Mariah Carey?
The Grinch. That must be it. Jesse's the Grinch.
Mariah Carey is the queen of Christmas. Oh my goodness, Jesse. I really like the Hallmark Christmas movies. It's too hard to pick. Agreed. Yeah. They're all really good. White Christmas is my go-to Christmas movie.
Never seen that one.
It sounds good. White Christmas. White Christmas is a great one. Thanks for all the recommendations. Also, It's a Wonderful Life is really good. Very old, but good. I've never seen it.
You want to cry?
That one is in this book.
Yeah.
A Wonderful Life is talked about. There's a lot of movie references in here. My guilty pleasure is Holiday Handcuffs with Melissa Joan Hart.
Did you ever watch that?
No.
Okay, it was on ABC Family before it was Freeform. ABC Family used to have all the Christmas movies, and I watched that more than I watched Hallmark. That it has Melissa Joan Hart and Mario Lopez, and it's a fake dating. Like she brings him home, like captures him, handcuffs him, brings him home for Christmas.
Oh, and how cute!
It is so good. I have it recorded. Like I have it on a DVD because it was so
put this down somewhere.
I don't know.
Is it a movie? It's a movie, right?
Yeah.
Holiday in Handcuffs.
Gosh, I miss the old ABC Family Christmas movies. They were so good.
Yes, I agree. Because when I lived back at home, we watched ABC all the time. Holiday. Oh, that does look cute.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Nope. When she starts her nonsense of her, where are you Christmas? Jesse! It's because she not skip over Cindy Lou. My boys make me watch Home Alone and A Christmas Story. I tell them one time, pick your time and make sure you're awake. Yeah, I feel like, especially The Christmas Story, I feel like that's a one and done for me. I really, really like One Christmas Eve. Oh, you guys are coming in. I'm going to have to like rewatch this to get all these recommendations because I've not watched any of them. The Holiday, 4 Christmases, Christmas Vacation, and A Christmas with the Cranks. I know 2 of those.
Which ones have you seen? The last 2?
Christmas Vacation and A Christmas with the Cranks. The Family Stone isn't slapstickish, but it's a great message.
Okay. 4 Christmases I also really love. Not a fave, but it's good. But you have not seen The Holiday. No. Okay, I watched it for the first time last year, so I can't talk. But you would love it, Hannah. It's classic. It's got Cameron Diaz, young Jude Law. He is fine. Like he is good looking, let me tell you. And Jack Black is in it. It is such a cute rom-com. Like it's like a switch. Like they switch kind of I don't know.
Oh, I love that. I love that in shows and
Yeah.
movies. Oh, I'll have to put that one on my list. What about The Family Stone? Have you seen that one?
I think that's one that people say is good to watch around Thanksgiving too. It may take place Thanksgiving and Christmas. Maybe is that the one with Nicolas Cage? I haven't seen it. I've heard
Love
people talk
Nicolas
about
Cage.
that it's a good one. I may be completely off, but I've heard people say it's a good one. Not Nicolas Cage. Don't know why I said that. It has Rachel McAdams. What's the lady from Sex and the City?
Oh shoot.
The main. I don't remember her name. Anyways,
Mm.
all these people are in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Family Stone. Okay.
But I've heard great things about it.
Yeah. Isn't slapstickish? I wonder what that means.
Probably more heartfelt, sobby.
That's a phrase right there. Now Jim Carrey is in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The new
In my defense, so I was wrong. But it's when you look at this, all you see is the Grinch because it's in green. Dr. Seuss is the Grinch. That's what I see. But you're right. I'm sorry for coming for you. But in my defense, what I see when I look at that is the Grinch.
We actually watched the new animated one, and I give or take on that one.
I liked it.
It was cute.
Yeah.
But I really like Jim Carrey. I love all those like Rudolph and Frosty. Yes. I showed my class Frosty the other day, and I will never let that one die. I love Frosty. White Christmas is usually on Netflix. We do not have Netflix anymore. I think we're gonna buy it again when Stranger Things comes out, but
It's so expensive. They just keep going up.
it is. And the reason why we stopped, and this is hilarious, but my husband's mom like was sharing it with like the entire family, and then they stopped doing that. Like you have to be in the same home. I was like, okay, Netflix, I get it, but no, smarty pants. It is a 1940s black and white movie. What were we talking about?
Who are we talking about? White Christmas or It's a Wonderful Life? Probably one of those.
Tell us, Katie. I'm sorry. I forget. The Movie with Honors is a good Christmas movie. Oh, The Movie with Honors. With Honors. Never heard of it.
I don't think I've heard of that.
I just love their original How the Grinch Stole Christmas cartoon. I have issues with remakes sometimes. Yeah, I feel like once you've remade it like 2 or 3 times, I feel like maybe we should stop. The Holiday is good. They switch houses, like go on holiday and stay at a stranger's house. Ooh, that sounds so cute. Sarah Jessica Parker. Is that the girl that you're thinking of?
That's what I was talking about.
Sarah Jessica Parker, Diane Keaton. Mm-hmm. Slapstick is like goofy, physical humor. I have never heard that.
Comedy. Yeah.
Like people getting hurt, but it's not serious, if that makes sense. That does make sense. Thank you for clarifying that. Nah, the new animated wasn't it.
That's with honors. So like that's like young. Patrick Dempsey, Brendan Fraser. Like I have never seen this.
Wow. They were very young.
Out. While everyone goes home for Christmas vacation, Monty stays to recompose his thesis. They're at Harvard. I don't know, but I've never heard of that. I will look into it. I'm curious.
Miracle on 34th Street. The original is good. Black and white version.
Yep.
I've never seen that one either. Rudolph cartoon. Gene Autry, an old cowboy actor, sang the songs 37 years ago. Oh.
Sorry, Katie, we're youngins. We don't know. You got to tell us.
Rudolph was a black and white movie.
Rudolph cartoon. Gene Autry.
I have never seen the black and white adaptation of Rudolph. I couldn't imagine one.
Oh, like Gene Autry, the song, like the OG. Oh my gosh. Wait, this looks. Yeah, I've never seen this, but is this what you're talking about, Katie?
Oh.
Maybe that? Or is that the song? Or he sang the song. Yeah, I know
Jesus.
he sang the song, but like, is that the okay? So Rudolph was a black and white cart. Wait,
70 years ago? That is insane.
1940s Rudolph. I'm trying, girl. I don't know. Everything that pops up. Maybe it was this, but this isn't black and white though, unless they colorized it
Hmm.
later on. I don't know,
Let's
but that's interesting.
It's a Wonderful Life is also a black and white one. Oh, I did not know that. Really good. Yeah, those old cartoons are great. Yes, I too enjoy the older ones, but the newer ones are pretty good too. Cartoons. Gremlins is a good movie. Is that a Christmas movie? I thought it was
Yeah, there's Christmas scenes in it. I don't remember if it all takes place around Christmas, but I remember there being a Christmas scene, I think.
Man, I have so many movies to catch up on.
Oh yeah, that's terrifying.
That
Yeah.
is terrifying. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and do a sprint where we all watch movies.
That was a long chat. That was a good one.
Yeah. Now we've got some movies that we need to watch. So it's 9:36. Let's go ahead and read till the 15, if you're okay with that.
Yeah,
I
that's
want to
fine.
get this done, this book. We'll read until the 15, and then we'll come back and chat.
Okay.
I'll see you at the 15. Hello, welcome back. How did
Hello.
everybody do on that sprint? Keisha, how did that go for you?
Good. I got to chapter 17, page 157. So,
Oh, nice. You're making good progress.
yeah. So I've probably got about 100 pages left. So, will I
Nice.
finish it tonight? I don't know, but I'm going to try. So, I'm
Just
really
makes so
liking it.
nice. Mm-hmm.
Did you finish it?
I did. I finished it. And I can't not give it 5 stars.
Yay!
I loved it. It's just so stinking cozy. And was it perfect? No. Because I feel like and this is another like issue that I had with Cross Country Christmas that like everything could have been handled with a conversation. Like if we
Yeah.
would have just sat down and had a conversation and just talked it through, it would have been completely taken care of.
Yeah.
But I mean, all that aside, it was just so cute. And the talk of the movies and the talk of like just the small town, big family Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
all the lights and the Christmas tree and just everything about it was just super
Yeah.
cozy. So
Yeah. Holly is definitely not Holly. Sorry. Laurel is definitely getting on my nerves. Because I feel like
Mhm.
Max is he's doing everything he's supposed to do. And she's
Yeah.
got this one thing in her head that she can't get past, but he's not doing. Like she keeps saying, oh, well, he's being mean to me or he's making fun of me. But like literally 99% of what he's doing is taking care of her and helping her. And I'm like, you're so stupid. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So I'm like, girl, get
And I hate when that takes place in books. Like she complained throughout the book that well, she didn't really complain. She kind of just hated on him for this
Mhm.
specific reason. And it was again kind of like Cross Country Christmas where she hated him the whole book.
Yeah.
We never really knew why, and when we found out, it was like, "Are you serious? Like that's
Yeah.
why you hated him the whole book?"
Mhm.
So, I mean, that's a little nitpicky thing. So if I technically wanted to break it down, it'd be like a 4.75 just because of that reason alone,
Yeah.
but
It is really good though.
I loved it. I loved it. Again, I loved Cross Country Christmas, so
Mhm.
this one reminds me a lot of that one. Alrighty, how did everybody else do?
Your baby has joined us.
Oh gosh. He brings me he brings me a toy and then waits.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh.
Oh, he's a character for sure. And like him and my pug have completely different personalities. Like he's on the go 24/7 and my pug could care less.
He says, "Here, mom, I'm putting it in your hand."
There you go.
So
Okay.
cute.
Go over there. Okay. All righty. We were talking about Christmas movies. Fargo always comes on at Christmas time. Fargo, I don't think I've ever read that one. I was gonna try and finish this book early so I could look up some of these movies, but I didn't have enough time. So I'll have to do that maybe the next one. My son gets mad at me for that one though. No, that looks newer. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's it with the blinking nose. We saw it on TV and they were all black and white back then. I do
I
not
was trying
remember.
to find it, and I don't know if any of these are it or not, but the I don't know if she's still here, but I mean, it would have been in black and white, but they probably have colorized it since then.
Yeah.
And then this one, it says 1948. So maybe that in black and white is
I'm
what
sure
she
they've just added color to it.
Yeah. I feel like they did because that's the only one that shows other than the claymation ones.
Mhm.
So I don't know. So maybe that's it.
Because I mean, I know what she's talking about. Like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a classic, but I've never heard of the black and white one. And I can't believe it's that old. Like 1948.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. All right, ladies, I'm peacing out for the night. Oh, goodbye, Jesse. I hope you feel better. Was that weird to you? He like did the head thing that dogs do. I think I've caused enough Christmas. Yes, enough Christmas.
She
So
corrects it in the next one. Christmas chaos.
Christmas chaos for one night. Thank you for hosting. Yes, thanks for joining, Jesse. I'm sure you're already gone, but I hope you feel better. Got to 30% of the good part and still really enjoying it. Sugar cookies are made, and the last of the snickerdoodles are going into the oven. Oh, I bet your house smells wonderful. That's the best part of baking, is when your house smells like Christmas. I'm on chapter 3. Nice, Katie. I read 35 pages. Nice. Finished my second book for Team Candy Cane. It was a manga, Dragon Ball Z, that I had been putting off. I am not a manga person, but I love that for you. I have never read a manga, nor do I want to. I just feel like they're a little complicated for me. I really like graphic novels, so I think I'm gonna stay there. Okay. I know a lot of people had to hop up just because it is getting later for some people, but do you want to do one more?
Yeah, I'm good with whatever.
I don't know what I'm going to start this one. I'll find something to start. But let's do, what do you say? Do you want to go to the top of the hour? Or let's go to the 50 and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right. We'll see you back at the 50. Hello.
Hey.
All right. How did you do on that last sprint?
I only read like a chapter that time because I got caught up texting my mom. But I'm still really liking it, and I'm gonna try to read more after we get off here. But I don't know if I'll finish it or not. I'm gonna try, but I need to go to bed like probably not too much later from now because I'm the registrar at the college that I work at, and so I head up part of graduation, and we have that in the morning, and I have to be there at 7:30. So I'm like,
Oh, on a Saturday?
yeah, but it's
That
only for a couple
stinks.
hours, and I get Monday off all day. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
That's nice. I didn't know reading that sprint because I could not decide what to pick up. And I have all these books like in front of me trying to make a decision. Like I picked up this one, The Best Friend by R.L. Stine. I picked up that one, and then I even brought this one in here, which is so cute. It's a
Oh,
catered Christmas cookie exchange, and it's a cozy mystery.
that's thick.
Yeah, it is.
Gosh.
But I thought it was so cute, and I put that one down. And then I finally decided on Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh.
Like
And
that.
I got like 3 pages into that one, and already I really like her writing.
That's
I don't
good.
think I've ever read a Catherine Walsh. I get her and Courtney Walsh mixed up,
Yeah,
but
they have very similar names.
I don't think I've ever read anything by her, so I don't know. Hopefully, I can stick with that one. But my eyes were getting tired, so I really wanted something on my Kindle.
Yeah.
Whether or not I pick it up again tonight, we'll see. Because I'm getting a little tired. How did everybody else do? I know it's getting late for some people, so we might have had some people jump off. Let's see. Oh, we read that one. Hello, Paulina. Just found these sprints in your channel. Oh, thanks for joining. I actually just checked my channel and I hit 600 while we were on
Yay!
here, and I was like, what in the world?
That's
Because
awesome.
I just recently hit 500, and
You're zooming now.
YouTube is so funny. Like sometimes you'll get nothing, and then all of a sudden it's like,
Yeah.
it's so funny. But thank you for sharing, Keisha, and getting me
Yeah.
out there and being here. Cookies are complete. Made it to 35% in the good part and still really enjoying it. Nice. This movie is pretty funny so far. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Kay. Aw, thanks for subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe to Keisha, too. She's at A Book Like You, and I will leave everything like down below for her. If you're new here, I do these every Friday, or at least try to, unless it's like a holiday or something. And then Keisha also does reading sprints over on her channel. Oh, thanks. Thank you. That is just a crazy, weird number to me. Like, it's crazy.
It's like there's this many people that watch my videos.
Yeah, it makes you a little nervous. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, all those people are watching me. Oh, thank you guys so much. You guys are so sweet. All right. Well, I think I'm getting a little sleepy, so I think we're going to end it for tonight. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, go subscribe to Keisha and show her some love over on her channel. Only made it 8 pages in Wilder Than Midnight. Had a few chores to finish up. Nice. Thank you for joining. All righty. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the evening. If nobody else has anything, Keisha, thank you so much for being here. Again, go
thanks for having me.
to Keisha. Show her some love. All right, my friends. I will see you somewhere else on the internet, and I'm sure Keisha will too.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.